It's week 2 of the 2025 season, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the 49ers and the Seahawks, and it comes your way next.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Rock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Welcome to week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know...
Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted. 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game, but he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Eric Armstead there on the stop. Now we'll take the numbers on the ground from into the hands of Gesicki, complete. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They go play action. Here's Penix. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016, who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Dak now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Dak. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Taylor again. And he'll get this down to the 40. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. From the gun is Prescott. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many of these
Coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. On 1st down, here's Penix. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. This is Montgomery running right. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here. 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Prescott here from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Dak throwing again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll come up first and 10. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Another throw for Prescott. He completes it in traffic. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Prescott with a blitz coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Penix now on first down. Montgomery hauls this one in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now off play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Roman Wilson reels it in. A lot of grass ahead. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Little checks on the extra point. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Throwing on first is Prescott. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now Dak to throw. It's caught Metcalf. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down. They go again with Taylor. Another big rip for him. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a second-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell a quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once you touch the second level.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Brought in right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 1 yard on the play, and they're left with a long 3rd and 12. Here's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Seahawks have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be second down.
A game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks looking for a score before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. First down, here's Dak. Cut out left. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And once again, they can't connect.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Play off that call sheet that time. And finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Penix on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, Penix. Caught by Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. San Francisco calls it second timeout. On 1st down, here's Penix. Wright reels it in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Penix here from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. We've reached halftime from Seattle. It's the Seahawks leading in front of the home crowd. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Falcons off to an ideal start as they move to 2-0 with a road victory. From there, we head eastward to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Jerome Ford, a touchdown run in the victory. Fine Vikings. Jordan Love, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Finds him on the crossing line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Another throw for Prescott. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. So here come the 49ers on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Kay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field. and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Finding Flowers. And he gets him around 6 there. Eric Armstead there on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Penix to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a 49er first down. Penix now. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. And again, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run again with Montgomery. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. It is Cup, left side. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out. Only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a titted away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And it's going to be 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Watson with the catch. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They give to Taylor, right side. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Running right, this is Taylor. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. They run again with Wright. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Prescott will look to throw. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Dak off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Dak to the air here. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Dak throwing again. Throw caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Penix on first down. Flush down now to his left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Man in motion here. It's Montgomery on third. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks and quarterback Dak Prescott are ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down, here's Dak. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun is Prescott. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down. Now Dak to throw. Taylor makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's Penix. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception than just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Throw complete to Lamb.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Hand off, running left, right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now we're going to have a stoppage.
Trying to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Taylor again. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. He's back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Gives Montgomery to start the drive. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to get this up to the 20. Back to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers with a little more work to do to win it here. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Montgomery now up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Secures this at the 17. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. To throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And after the play, we turn our attention to the injured man. That's Christian Watt. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He's going left on the option. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. This return starts at the 5. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, Prescott. He'll get this one to Brown. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Second and 3 now.
Yeah, here we go. Wait.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has a man, it's Brown. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Working inside the red zone. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Second and 3 now. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal. Now here's Prescott. He's got it!
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. You've got to hope that you can get the stop here and not live to regret that series stalling out.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now this offense ready to head back out. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys that asked says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
That's incomplete left side. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the shotgun, Penix finding Flowers. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.